Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Gemma and I talk about books, and today I want to talk about the Abominable Book Club. The Abominable Book Club is a horror and thriller themed book subscription, and I just wanted to talk a little bit more in depth about who they are, what they do, and whether or not I think they're actually worth the money. If you see me looking down, it's because I've actually got their website up on my laptop so that I can just check a few details and make sure that the information I'm giving is correct. So what do they include in their boxes? So they have two different types of subscription. One that they refer to as the bare bones, which is where they offer a newly published or extremely recently published horror or thriller novel. They then offer another book or a magazine. I haven't received any magazines, I've only received books, but it's also generally recently published, but from a small or indie press. The ones I've received so far have been anthologies, and then the third book they offer is a second-hand, used, vintage copy of something probably from a very well-known author in the genre, but it's just a way of stopping books from going into landfill, which is obviously something that I think a lot of people are thinking about more at the moment. The other subscription that I have is the Full Guts package, and that's all of those things, so all of the books, plus they offer some snacks, treats, and then teas, coffees, hot chocolates, and then there's usually an extra little gift in there somewhere. So how much are these? I think this is the question that's mostly asked about these subscriptions, and you know, it is a really important factor as to whether or not you'll sign up for these things. So for the bare bones package, they're 1 month subscription, so you might want to just try this out, or you might order it for a birthday or Christmas present, gift it to somebody else, see if they want to sign up for it. That is £15.99. They then have 3 months subscription, which is £45.99, 6 months at £90.99, and then a full 12-month 1 year subscription of £173.99. Now obviously the bigger the subscription is going to work out at a cheaper price per month. 12 months at £173.99 works out at £14.49 a month. For the Full Guts package, 1 month is £22.99, 3 months is £65.49, 6 months is £124.99, and 12 months, so for the full year, is £237, and the 12-month one works out at £19.75 a month. In terms of the actual books that are offered, I'm not going to go through them all in this video. If you want to know what I've received in past boxes, then, you know, feel free to go back and look at other videos. I think if you are somebody who pre-orders or just regularly buys a lot of books, you may well find that you get books in these packages that you already own. So I think it's completely up to you as to what you do. I mean, you might be happy with that, and you know, you can re-gift them. If you're somebody who doesn't like receiving duplicates, a subscription box might not be for you. And as I said, the second-hand books, you're probably more likely, if you already own a huge amount of horror books, and you're really sort of well established in the genre, and you own a lot of the really well-known authors and popular books, you're probably more likely to know about some of the stuff that comes through. If, however, you are new to horror and thrillers, you have no idea where to start, you might know somebody who wants to start reading more but doesn't know if they should start with classics or go for somebody really well known or start something that's only just come out, this box might actually be the perfect gift for them. It will just give them an idea of the different subgenres, different authors that are available, just help them along a little bit. And I think that might be the perfect solution. If you are just somebody who just likes picking up random stuff that comes along, again, I think it's a great way of just getting more books onto your shelves. I have been quite lucky with the books that I've had in the last 3 selections, in that I haven't already owned them, and I haven't received any books where I've thought, well, I'm never going to read this. It has made me question the amount of pre-ordering that I do, just in case I suddenly receive a book that I already own. But I think that's something that I need to think about going forward in the future. I think something else that's really important to think about with these subscription boxes is you do also have to pay for postage. So the prices that I gave you earlier, they do not include postage. You will have to pay for that on top. They do ship internationally, but depending on which country you're in will depend on whether or not you have to pay additional customs fees on top. Please, anybody, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that I've heard recently that Germany is now charging additional customs fees on every single package that now comes into the country from overseas, regardless of its country of origin. And this is where I might not quite have the right information, but I'm pretty sure that a lot of people have been told they've got to physically, in person, collect their parcels from their post office or parcel dispatch centre or whatever, and then pay in cash those additional fees. Now, it's probably fine if you only get a couple of packages a year, but if you're signing up for a 12-month subscription to something, or you might have multiple subscriptions, or you might just order quite a few things from outside of your country of origin, if you're having to pay every single time, that is going to really add up. And the whole point of these subscription boxes is that you're saving money. A 12-month subscription is obviously going to be cheaper than buying 12 one-month subscriptions, but also their prices a lot of the time are cheaper than if you were to have paid full price for the items in it. So if you're then paying a stupid amount in customs charges, that's going to make all the money that you've saved completely null and void, and just be a massive bother and hassle to do. But you also have to think that these companies are trying to run a business, so unless they are going to put up their prices and pass all those extra fees on to you, the customer, you're just going to have to say, I'm just going to have to pay a lot of money, or just not bother at all, and then that's either something you're going to miss out on, or it's going to affect the companies because they're going to lose custom. So I think it's something that you definitely need to think of if you are not in the country that you're ordering from. If you are in the UK, however, for the 3-box subscription that I had, that worked out as a £3.95 postage per month. So is it actually worth the money? In terms of the books, absolutely, definitely yes. For the extras, to be honest, I personally don't need snacks, treats, hot drinks with my books. It's nice, it's a nice little added extra every now and then, but for a solid subscription, it's not something that's important to me. And, you know, if it does make it that bit cheaper, then, you know, that's even better. In terms of going forward, I have renewed for another 3-month subscription for the bare bones package. So I will only be getting the books in future unboxings. I won't be getting the extras. I might treat myself at Christmas, but in terms of going forward, I think just the books are fine with me. So overall, I really like this subscription. If you are subscribed to any book subscriptions, let me know in the comments. Obviously, ones that are non-UK based, I would have to kind of consider, because obviously, as I've said, customs don't want to be paying a massive amount of extra taxes on top of things that I'm already paying. And then in terms of sort of genres, it depends on what they do, really. If you have been unboxing the Abominable Book Club, then let me know. Pop your link down below and I will check out your videos and see what books you've had and what you thought of them. And I will have another video up soon. Bye!